Okay, well, my video stopped because I ran out of space on my phone, so I had to stop and delete some stuff. So anyway, we were talking about the picnic area, the mulch to fill in the holes so Graham doesn't trip. So anyway, long story short, this area here that you're looking at seems a little bit like a little hill and kind of level and, well, a hill, not a level hill, that doesn't make sense. But I don't know. What I'm trying to say is this year we put in our septic system and we put it at the 100-foot mark so that it can be a gravity system rather than having to pump uphill to a leach field somewhere else, which will set our cabin, well, our eventual whatever we build someday, back. You can see the septic tank is still not fully buried. I need some more dirt, but dirt gets really expensive after a while, so that's as far as we got. We got the system in. It's not hooked up to anything yet. However, we do dump our pail in there and have what our neighbors jokingly call our concrete patio. And this is the cabin itself. It's got some solar panels because there's no electricity out here. We're off-grid, which is a really cool thing to be these days. We don't mean to be, we just are. So we got our grill. Come inside, and inside is just a shed, but we got a bed. I built a couple cabinets a couple weeks back. Got our sign we picked up somewhere about cabin rules. Count the scars and skip rocks, walk in the rain, smell the trees, nap often, enjoy every sunset, hibernate, sit by the fire and eat s'mores, and make memories. That's the cabin rules. So, little loft up there for one or both of the kids. Well, it wouldn't fit both, but we have a cot we can put down low if they're both here at the same time. That ladder is removable. Just pick it up and it comes off and goes away if you need it to. Over here we have our little food prep area, kind of, the dog's bed, and our little this is our little arrangement for when nature calls. Like I say, we just put some water in the bucket. It's empty now, so it's not gross. Put some water in the bucket, do your business, and then the toilet fairy comes and magically empties it out every once in a while into that septic tank, which is kind of a cool place to be able to put it. Wanna go up? The rug is to keep sand out of the cabin a little bit. It's not really a rug. Anyway. Over here we have our refrigerator, which is the really cool thing about having the solar panels and the batteries and the inverter, is that we run this refrigerator all summer long, whether we're here or not. And when you get here, you got cold water, you got your creamer for your coffee, you got mayonnaise and salad dressings and butter already here, so that makes it really nice. A little bit of meat there. So we usually just buy drinking water, but for coffee and some of the other stuff we bring a jug of water every once in a while. And we got a toaster and a coffee pot that also works off the same system, so it's really pretty neat for what it is. I built the cabin, all this whole thing probably cost $3,000 or $4,000, so it's kind of a nice little arrangement. And then over here, this is our latest and greatest project. Sorry that I'm up too close to everything, but I'm trying to stay out of the sun. On this end of the camp, we're going to build a little 4x4 addition and put a bathroom well, a toilet in it. And in the spirit of that, we needed a water supply, so I was able to get a little pump, a shallow well pump, which is over there in the bushes a little bit. And we have running water. The only thing we have right now is a hose, but this is from the solar system. And by that I don't mean Pluto, Mars, and Jupiter. I mean the solar panels and the batteries. Powers that pump, and you'll hear it kick on in a second. It'll pump up the pressure, pumping lake water out of the lake. There it goes. And that's a little arrangement so that someday we'll be able to yep, there it is. Got that off Craigslist for $100 used. It came with all the pipe and all the, somebody else had been using it for the same, basically the same situation I am. And then they had a well put in and all that, and they just wanted to sell that for $100, and I was glad to buy it. Got a little outlet out here on the tree that's hooked into my batteries. So that's how that all works. So I'll show you over here. She's crazy. You got your toy? You got your toy, huh? Okay. Yeah, this is the best part of the video for Aunt Chris, is the dog. Yeah. She's funny. She loves to eat ants. That's her favorite thing. She sits at home on the porch and eats ants. So over here, when I was putting in the septic system, we had to move our shabin back from where it was a little further back to make room for the septic system. And this whole area here is where we'll eventually build. I need to bring in some more fill, like I already mentioned earlier, to finish covering the septic system, the septic tank. So this whole area will be gently mounded up a little bit, and we'll eventually build on top of this area. At least that is what we're working towards. It's like a 5-year plan. I remember my sister used to sit me down and say, what are your goals for 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, 10 years? I do that to my son now. He has the same deer in the headlights look that I did. He doesn't have any clue. But nowadays I certainly understand the goals of that. So up here, I don't know if you've ever been here. I don't think you ever have. Up here, this is Beaver Lane. This highway here. So looking down that way is Greg and Jeff's places. Over here, Greg put that little shed in there for Misty and her husband, who, yes, their parents have a place down there. But, well, actually, that's in the children's name, not Misty and Sam. It's in their kid's name. So they don't ever really use it. And they had to cut down a lot of trees to put it in there. But it's there. It wasn't there originally. So, but I'll show you over this way. This is where Greg's actual camp is. He's built this. Well, he's built it, but he's had an awful lot of help from friends and family, including myself, which is how I ended up out here myself. Out back, used to be a lot more treed, but I put in a septic system for him last year to practice up for doing mine. Actually, you have to be certified with the state to excavate in the shoreline zone. So I took the class to get certified. Then to actually get certified, you have to do a project out of the shoreline zone that you send pictures to the state, and they approve your erosion control techniques. So that was what that was all about, because across the road is no longer in the shoreline zone. So he wasn't in the shoreline zone. So I did his to get certified so that I could do mine, and then come to find out if it's your own